Thanks for the update, Andrea. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, welcome home.
Thanks.
So I didn't know if I should just cancel it or if I should wait for you. I mean, if we don't talk about things now, we need to find another slot to talk about it. So at least we can see if we think it's important enough to initiate like the process of elections.
Hmm.
Or what do you think? Um, I did write something in the minutes for today, but very just small bullet points. So one thing we need to set is, well, the process is there, but we need to set the election officers who they should be. And I guess we can maybe have a small chat about that.
Hmm.
Uh, my idea would be that we could take someone that is currently in the bootstrap board, but is probably not uh, available for elections or not intending to run for elections, like Eric or Matthias, for example. That's one way to find election officers, I think.
Hmm.
Um, I'm not sure if you have other ideas, if it's not good to choose one of those who have been involved in CD events so far, or if we should try to find someone outside.
Um, yeah, I think the only constraint is that it shouldn't be someone that is running for the elections.
Exactly, that's what the governance says.
So, I mean, given that um, our two seats would not be up for election in this initial election, I guess even yourself or myself could be election officers this time.
Ah, yeah, you're right. That's true. I didn't think about that opportunity, but yeah.
Um, but
But
yeah,
are it
otherwise.
two people, or is it decided if it needs to be more than one? Um,
I
it
think
says
one should.
two, or at least, yeah, two election officers, it says. So the governing board is responsible of choosing two election officers. And since there is no governing board, I guess you and I, acting governing board more or less, bootstrap, could set those. Um,
Yeah.
mm. But well, yeah, the document doesn't say that we are not allowed to be election officers, but if we think about it, if someone in a steering committee is the election officer of electing new people into the steering committee, they are kind of biased and could have false intentions on helping certain people into the steering committee, right? Um, but
Hmm.
in, I
Yeah.
guess it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. I mean. Yeah. Mm, yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. I guess the responsibility of the election officer is to kind of oversee that things are done fairly.
yeah, exactly. And if the
So
officers are in the board themselves, they might have intentions to hide things. Not saying that we should, but of course, you get what I mean.
mm,
But we could, of course, reach out to Eric or Matthias, or is it Steve as well, right?
mm.
Uh, unless you have any other people in mind.
No, that's a good idea.
Because I would be surprised if any of those three would run for elections themselves. I don't know about Eric actually, because he hasn't been in our meetings for a year now, I think. Uh, but I haven't heard that he does not intend to continue either. So who knows? He might come back. But of course, we should have people that are kind of active, that have been active lately, I would say, in the committee.
Yeah, and I guess we need to see if you have candidates interested in joining.
Yeah.
I think probably Ben might be interested.
I would guess so.
I don't know if anyone else. I guess the question,
Come and go in the meetings, and some are more frequent than others. So I guess there could be more candidates.
yeah,
I hope so.
if we do get fewer than 3 candidates, do we need to do elections still?
No, I wouldn't say. If we cannot even fill the seats, I mean, we have there's 5 seats in the board.
Yeah,
So I think as long as we don't get more than 5 candidates, there will be no elections, no voting at all.
right.
As long as they are accepted and they not more than, is it more than 2 from the same company, or how is it stated?
I think it's a percentage of the
Percentage, yeah, all right.
overall board,
Yeah,
just to avoid that
yeah,
single company has majority vote on
exactly.
the board.
40%. So unless we are 5 people, there couldn't be 2 from the same company.
Yeah,
With 4 people, it's not good enough to have 2 people from the same, of course. But that's good. Yeah, given the number of people joining our meetings, I would be surprised if we can fill more than 5 or get more than 5 nominations, unfortunately. But who knows?
yeah. But I guess it would be good to have election officer at least to accept the nominations, verify them, and do announcement.
Yeah, yeah.
So hopefully it can be relatively lightweight process
I
at
think
this
so.
time. But still, we need someone, sending an email asking for candidacies, accepting the candidates, and sending out the announcement at the end. So it shouldn't be too much work. So I guess it's worth reaching out, as you said, to Eric, Matthias, and Steve and see if they're willing to help with that. And then we would have a governing board, and we can, maybe set up like a monthly meeting or so, or use this meeting.
Yeah, we could, of course, as well. I'm not sure if the SIG will survive in the long run anyway. But I guess we can take one of these meetings at least to become a election meeting.
Just some notes. Election officer can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
So, do you want to chat with Matthias?
Yeah, I was actually thinking we should set up a Teams, or sorry, a Slack channel, a private channel for the governing board, where we could actually add all 5 people now from the bootstrap committee,
Currently. Mm-hmm.
and then I can ask them in that channel
Sounds good.
if any one of them can become election officers.
Okay.
Yeah, so I can do that. And then when we have found election, I mean, if none of them volunteer within a week or so, should we then look for other opportunities? And in worst case, we can be election officers ourselves.
Yeah. Oh, I just realized you had a bullet item ready for this.
Yeah,
Sorry.
no problem.
Okay.
Then I guess the election officers should kind of come to the board, I mean, to ourselves to provide the timeline for the intended timeline for the elections as well. When nominations should be sent out and when they should be concluded and such things.
No, do we say anything? Is there anything in the policy?
I don't think it
That's-
says anything about the timeline or example timeline. So there's an example timeline there in the process.
Right.
And I think it's up to the election officers to handle that in any way they see feasible. If they want to clearly state a separate timeline, or if they just go for using the one in the process.
Okay.
Mm. Okay, that's
Okay.
good. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it's just you and I again in a couple of months in the governing board. But then at least we have a formal decision on it and not just some bootstrap setup.
Yeah. Yeah, we have policy in place, and then we have a plan for next election. So yeah, let's see. I mean, I think the project has been growing, so we have more attendees. So hopefully.
Sometimes yesterday we were only 3 people there. It was me, Ben, and Brett in the CDF Events work group. So we cut it a bit short, but yeah. So what else? No, guess that's all.
Well, I think
Yeah,
on the elections. Yeah.
Sorry?
Go ahead.
No, on the elections, I think that's all. I was thinking about the information from other parts of the City Foundation. We haven't talked anything about the restructuring or the changes in CDF with Fatih leaving and all of that in the SIG meetings. Because we haven't had any SIG meetings since that happened. And I don't really know much what is the current state of affairs either. I only know that Fatih has left, but apart from that, I don't see any major difference. Maybe the communication is a bit less in the Slack channel at the moment. And the updates on the webpage are not that frequent either. But
Yeah, I mean, Roxanne is still there.
yeah,
Michelle is there as well from Linux Foundation, supporting the CDF. Of course, Fatih is not there anymore, which is unfortunate. Yeah, and I mean the I don't know if it's official yet.
there was something stated about Robert, wasn't it? Wasn't he supposed to be involved somehow?
Robert?
Robert Reeves, yeah?
Yeah, I mean he's Linux Foundation. He works for Linux Foundation, but he's still a member of the TOC.
Yeah.
As well. I was thinking in terms of members.
On the webpage, it's only Michelle, Roxanne, and Emily who are stated as staff.
Yeah, no, it's on the website. So I don't know if you've seen Apple joined as a premier member.
Haha, no, I hadn't.
Yeah, so I was just checking whether it was public on the website already or not before I said it in a recorded
Yeah.
meeting. Yeah, so currently the premium members are CloudBees and Apple.
Okay, we'll see that.
So which means that the governing board is also much reduced in size compared to before.
Okay. Yeah.
There is, I think, currently ongoing an election for the chair of the governing board.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did Dadisi there from Apple or?
Yeah, I think he will be a candidate for that.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a small team. Yeah, so it's Laurie is still there, at least for now, as she's volunteering basically.
But Jay not a member anymore.
Sorry,
JFrog is not a member anymore, or hasn't JFrog?
JFrog is not a member anymore. No.
Okay.
And Laurie doesn't work for JFrog anymore either.
Where did she move?
Well, she's not. She's independent right now.
Okay.
At least she was last time I spoke to her.
Okay.
In 2023.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, they had a round of layoffs at JFrog, which wasn't very nice.
From JFrog about the events in our factory for a long time, so I guess yeah, that's why. Okay.
Yeah, so I guess that's the current situation. I think we need to review the ambassador program as well to see what is going to be like in 2024.
Yeah.
So I started conversation with Garima, but yeah, we need to discuss what that's going to look like because we have very limited staff and people and money in general, so we need to be careful.
End user, well, don't we? There's an end user
Sorry?
group. There's an end user group as well, isn't there?
There is an end user group. Yeah, I assume that will continue. I don't see any reason why not. At least if the people involved in that group they're still interested in, I think it would be a good group to have. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's some good information that I think is okay to share officially as well. So apart from that bullet as well, I just added some blog posts. We had it on coming information for some time, but now since we have had the meeting today, we can say so. I guess you've seen those 2 blog posts already. They're quite old. And then there's some information about coming conferences. Will you be in any of those, by the way? Will you come to Paris?
I hope so. Yeah, so I won't be at FOSDEM this time. I did a submission to KubeCon Europe, but I haven't heard about it yet.
Okay.
Yeah, if it's not accepted, I don't know if I will be able to be there, but I'll try. Depending on whether I can find some business activities or not.
We are on KubeCon in Paris, so if you can, we can meet there. There are a couple of interesting collocated events as well. Yeah, well, I will be there.
Oh, cool. Nice. Nice. Hope to see you there then.
Yeah, likewise.
And yeah, so thanks for the reminder about the CFP for Silicon North America. So I'll try to do a submission.
Saw some note in the TOC minutes that Tracy should try to postpone the CFP for Silicon a month, but I'm not sure if that has happened. I didn't see any official information about it.
Okay. No, that's news to me, but it could be. Yeah, I haven't heard anything about it. There was in the announcement for the what is called the event committee, I think.
Yeah, it was right.
Yeah.
Oh, it says deadline 14, January 14th there, it says, yeah. So that's what Roxanne has written at least last Thursday on Slack. So it's probably changed then. Right. Okay.
All right.
Yeah. I don't have anything else to bring up. Anything else on your mind?
No, not right now. Still trying to get back into all things.
I see. Did you have a good vacation, by the way?
Yeah, it was good. Thanks. We're visiting family in South America.
Ah, yeah, right. Nice.
So yeah, I'm still a bit jet lagged, but almost there.
You came back this weekend, or?
Yeah, we arrived back on the 4th, so it's been 5 days already. Yeah, I guess. But yeah, still feeling tired during the day, but
I see. I don't like those time shifts, so I don't really like traveling horizontally. So
yeah.
sometimes.
Did you have a good? Sorry.
No, fine.
Did you have a good vacation?
Yeah,
Good
I
holiday?
think I did. Also spending some time with family and friends and taking some time off. So it's been good.
Nice.
Yep. Okay. So
all right.
I guess that's it for today then.
Yeah. And then see you, well, if not earlier, next meeting then.
Yep. Okay. Have a good time.
And you. Bye-bye.
Bye.